might be the team that comes out on top today. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to start the second half.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
Set to kickoff.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. The passing game's been on fire. The defense has had no answer for it. Let's see if they found some solutions at halftime. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. And they get the second half started with their running play.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Throwing off play action. The receiver makes the grab. And he'll pick up the first down, stop at the 27.
I really like the throw here, Chris, but the fake off the play action was just as effective. You saw the second-level defenders freeze for a split second, and that helps open those passing windows.
Running with purpose.
I say that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Running out of time in the pocket. Well, they trap him for a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on third and very long. They've got him. Again, he couldn't escape.
How about that? The defense does their job on third down and long. They get after that quarterback, and now it's fourth and forever. Coverage did its part. Let's not forget about that. Buying the pass rush enough time to get after the quarterback.
And the Aggies will send their punt team onto the field.
Punt formation to kick it away.
Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin at their own 45-yard line. Quick throw. The catch is made. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Second down after that previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. He finds his man. They stop him, but not before he reaches the 35. This offense really threatening now.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
The offense with three tight ends now in first down, trying to create a mismatch. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking to throw here. Looks left and finds his target there. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points, but they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
This one falls incomplete on 4th down. It's a turnover on downs.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here, you draw it up perfectly, you think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
They'll give it to the back. Fighting off the defender. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Quarterback unaware of the play clock. That'll cost them 5. 2nd down play coming up. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. He's got it with room to run. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a 1st down to the 42. The Aggies will come to the line to run the hurry up. Off the play fake on 1st down. And it's caught across the middle. So a positive play, Kirk, with the crossing route. This is the defensive communication the coaches were worried about in this game.
Yeah, it really is a challenge in this call. When the offense goes with that deep crosser, that defense has to do a good job of communicating, really keeping their head on a swivel to understand who's coming into their zone. That time they just lost the receiver and they gave up a big gain.
That one hurts. Backs him up 10 yards. Here's the 2nd down play. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. He's going to pull it down and run. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
3rd down, out of the shotgun. Quick throw to the left side. Oh, he makes the catch! And they do pick up 1st down yardage. Set up now at the 44.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the 2nd half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
Caught behind the line. It's Turner. And he heads out of bounds, moving backwards on that play. Didn't want to take the hit. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. And the quarterback keeps it here. He shreds the tackle. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Man, oh man, was the defense ready for this play. The quarterback just searching for anywhere to go, looking for daylight, but couldn't find anywhere to go into keeper.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Looking deep on the scramble. Oh, and he's got it! Big gain inside the 25. They bring him down, but the game sets up the offense 1st and goal from the 10. And the Aggies looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. QB decides to keep it here. And he's finally tackled out at the 2-yard line. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. A solid 1st down gain sets the ball up close to the goal line. Can they finish it off here on 2nd and goal? They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
Defense getting very heavy here, looking to stuff the run. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies. Extra point try coming now. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. They'll return it from inside the 5. Be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they passed on a field goal attempt, but got stopped on 4th down. Let's see how they play this one. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Looking for the wideout. Oh, what a grab! He's brought down, but an explosive play for this passing game.
I'll tell you what, you're going to load up on this running game and you're going to leave your corners one-on-one. You better be ready when you take on Oklahoma. Think about all the receivers they've had over the years. Just off the top of my head, guys like CeeDee Lamb and Hollywood Brown, they get left one-on-one. They're going to make you pay for it. This receiver showing he's got the quicks to be able to win those one-on-one battles in soft hands. Good timing and a nice gain for the Sooners.
Play action here on 1st down. Fires it to the wideout. Diving grab. What a play by that receiver. The tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength.
Chris, when that quarterback threw that football, I didn't think that play had much of a chance. How about the effort by this wide receiver to lay out and come up with that completion for positive yards?
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Pointing toward the end zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Sooners.
Well, there it is, Chris. One of the most dangerous plays in college football, the option. What's even more dangerous, as a defender, you have no clue if he's going to pull it, tuck it, throw it. That time, he took it himself, fooling the defense all the way to the end zone.
Now the try here for the extra point.
Is on for the extra point.
The extra point is good. They're down now 14, 24-10. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
24.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And the coverage team heads him in. Down. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And the sophomore, a little bit too much air under that throw. Second down after the incompletion. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. The receiver grabs it. Breaks free with room to run. They make the stop, but it's a big gain down to the 29. The Sooners come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Well, noticeably hurried on that play. Great pass rushes. Don't have to get to the quarterback to affect the play. That was a great example of it there.
And he's got it. No problem.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And he takes this from inside the 5. Be tackled at the 17. Job by the coverage team. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Sophomore trying to make a play, but put too much on the throw. Now it's 2nd down here. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Lets it go quickly. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? Looking for a man deep on the right side. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. 4 set of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a 1st down.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. That is broken up and incomplete.
Well, I thought the quarterback had a real shot at converting here and hitting this pass on the curl route. But let's give the defense a lot of credit. Able to sit back, recognize the throw, and knock it away.
Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now. And notice how the balance of this passing game has been on display here. A whole bunch of guys getting involved catching passes. That's tough to stop. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
There we go. The defense is able to finally get some pressure on this guy. That's one way to slow him down. He has had one heck of a drive, but this time, give the defense some credit for getting after him.
Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. He was perfect on his first attempt, but this is tougher from 49 yards away. And he's got it from 49 yards out. What a powerful kick.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. Difficult to win games kicking field goals. To cut into this lead, they got to find the end zone. Here's the first play of the drive. He started at the 28. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will set up the offense at the 38.
Boy, the offense just could not afford to throw this interception. It's already a 2-possession game. By throwing this pick, now you wonder how many more opportunities will you get.
And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. They settled for 3 last time. Let's see what they can come up with this drive. No connection there. The pass is incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Here's a quick throw off the play fake. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! He made the stop, but that moves the football to the 16. It'll be 1st down.
Well, the defense gets these guys to 3rd down. They got a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the 1st down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
Looking for a gap. It's Sims. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Fires it to the wideout. And it's intercepted in a desperation throw here.
Chris, the defense does exactly what they needed to get back into this game. It's a 2-possession game. With this interception and a quick score, they're right back in it.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. First down, looking to throw the football. Grabbed by the receiver. And that's a quick tackle, but they pick up solid yardage on that short throw. The Sooners come to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, it's another positive play, but, man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So,
down he goes. It's a sack.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
Here comes third and long. Trailing in the game. Giving up that sack earlier could prove to be decisive. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32. And the Sooners with 1st and 10 here.
I love to see this team fighting the way they are. Picking up a first down on that third down shows you they still believe. They still think they got a shot to come back and compete in this game.
They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Well, playing with the lead, good job by this defense to keep the receiver in bounds. Try to keep that clock moving.
Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. And the defense comes up with the football.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Really tough to run a good counter play when the linebackers aren't fooled at all. This time they get down in a hurry into the line of scrimmage to make that play.
It's a draw play. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Had a nice drive going here, but now it's third down and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's going to take off. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, defense does a nice job of pressuring the quarterback. I'll tell you what, that's a heck of an effort by this guy just to be able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
And he's got it from 49 yards out. What a powerful kick. So after adding to this big lead, they'll set to kick it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. The last possession, they coughed it up, but it only cost them a field goal. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the left side. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. The Sooners come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, these guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield, and let's get out of bounds to try to preserve that clock.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
My gosh, Chris, it's been a rough night for this offense and this poor quarterback. Took a shot there as he released the ball, and the defense is just teeing off on him here late, these obvious drop-back situations.
And he's brought down, but hold on, there's a flag on the play. Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? Looking deep down the left side. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
It's just so hard in these late game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Quick throw to his receiver. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big fourth down stop.
Chris, I totally understand why they would go for this here.